of that? You guys?
What the fuck was that?
You guys
CP boys?
CP?
Yeah, we CP.
You CP?
You don't get it? We CP.
You CP?
You said we're the CP boys. He said you CP.
Or me tea?
No,
Me
you
too?
CP. He watches me when I pee.
You
That's
want
pretty
to?
much what
You know this is all going on, right?
Yeah, I know. That's why we're doing
I think
it
it's
now.
hilarious. We sit down with his cigar, and I used to sit down with our cigar.
Well, yeah, I think they're going to smoke ours. We're going to smoke theirs.
Oh, okay.
So I probably wouldn't like
I mean,
that.
this is all going on, so I won't say anything.
Well, it's fine.
It's a good cigar.
There is proof that this motherfucker had a Dixon on today. Okay.
Did you take a picture?
I'll forever own it. I just got it.
Let's check some audio. Here.
And then he gets mad. He's like, "You're not even wearing one. You're right. I'm wearing a shirt that says "Bury Me" at a Dixon."
Excuse me, hon.
Now,
It really does. Hey?
right
Bury Me
now,
at a Dixon.
now does that cost $65?
No,
Like
this
a-
one
like
was
a flannel?
24. So significantly cheaper.
That's not too bad for a long sleeve for a shirt like that.
No.
For the record, I never said that they weren't nice flannels. They're nice flannels. They're comfortable and they fit well.
Very true.
But they're also made at the same place the coronavirus is, and they cost $65.
This is true, and now they're probably going to cost 72 or 74 because they're being made in LA now. So
Are they real? But
Sure,
are they?
seriously,
Are they really?
yeah, he just got done doing business trips out there the past 2 weeks, working out a new factory and shit.
Well, that makes a difference.
A little bit, right?
So now they're going to be $130
Probably.
Right.
U.S.
Right.
labor instead of $60.
Right.
Good morning, boys.
Good morning.
Good morning. Are we
Yeah.
live? Was that the gavel?
Yeah,
Was
we're
that
going.
The gavel smack is
Yeah,
we're
we've been
live.
going since the
No.
gavel.
So what happens is if you guys suck balls, Chuck's going to hit you in the head with that gavel.
Oh,
Yeah. Or your hands at least.
well, hopefully
That'll
we'll
work
do
out.
well.
So you didn't have a black eye Hodge, but you will soon.
All right. So this
Something
is
to look forward to.
this is our episode number 3.
Number 3.
And we have the Craft and Puro guys
CP
here.
boys.
They like to see boys pee. Is that what you said?
I mean, I didn't say it, but
I mean, it really sounded.
some things can be left unsaid.
Well,
Canceled.
you just said CP boys, so
CP boys, yeah.
yeah, okay.
Well, because
so,
we both have our CP hats on today.
right, you guys are all about this pee. So, so we got Mark and Hodge here, guys. Tell them what your stage names are on your Craft and Puro podcast. Your stripper names.
Oh, I'm the Viking.
Yep.
And I'm the Bourbon Cowboy.
And the Bourbon Cowboy. You guys don't do a whole lot of videos, so this might be the first time some people see you.
Yeah, for sure.
Right on.
The only video we do the little segment stuff that's on the
They're-
Patreon and shit.
They're uglier than you thought.
Right.
It's true. Got a face for radio, baby.
Yep. So we have the Craft and Puro boys up here, and we have zero plan. So
Yeah, I like it.
Actually, I'm going to go turn the lights on. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that might be a good
Question,
idea.
What's going on the green screen?
You don't know until I put it on there.
Nice. Love it.
So
I love it.
it could be anything.
Oh, I was wondering what the hell he was talking
No,
about when he said, I'm going to turn the lights on.
So how's this going, man? Actually doing all this and getting into... Because I want you guys to know. So I was mic envious, so we went and bought all these mics. They don't quite do this arm shit here, but
That's the Joe Rogan arm shit.
that's true. That is true. Put a little close to your mouth, please.
I did like the headphones because I was over here on his party day, the 6th anniversary day, and I was on with Chuck, and I thought it was pretty cool with the headphones.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to hear your audio.
You can hear everything we're feeding?
Yeah, I can hear everything. So the headphones are basically just so if something screwy's going on, I'll hear it because otherwise I wouldn't hear it until post.
Oh, okay, so you can get in and edit as you're going. Or
Well,
change anything
I
if you
can
need
get
to.
in and try and fix it.
Right. Yeah, so they got a full soundboard, everything going. I mean, I run a digital soundboard that's not this high tech, but it's cool. And they got green screens and shit, so I don't know.
We'll just say it could be something for the future for us. I don't know. I like being mobile, like, one time doing it back of a pickup or on a nice hill over a valley, whatever we need to do.
Oh, if you don't think we'll take all this out to a mud pit on a generator, you're just not.
Yeah.
You don't know us.
Expect
Right.
nothing.
We actually wouldn't even need the green screen then. We
Right.
could just completely rock with the actual background.
Right.
So we had the paneling on the first one, and it looked like an ISIS video. So we had to hurry up and get the green screen, so that way we could not look like we were being held for ransom.
Yeah, it's just whatever I decide to put behind us. Could be your logo. Could be horse porn.
Horse porn.
Horse porn it is.
Horse porn.
Horse porn.
Horse porn. So you guys, Hodge, you guys are going to shoot or record a podcast up here after this.
That's what I'm told.
Yep. And then you got, what else? What bourbons did you bring for the...
Again, not consulting with my partner.
We know you run this show.
I picked up, and I actually brought it to your 6th anniversary. I down here at Corral Liquor, I picked up. I don't know what year it is. I'd have to take a look at the bottle, but it's a. I'm betting it's a 5-6 year old Scout, and it's finished in a port barrel. And I was shooting this shit with some of your boys out here, giving them some tastings, and then I also bought, which I don't know if you guys have had it in a while, a Eagle Rare.
Oh, there you
I
go.
went down to the vault and
Oh, nice.
grabbed one off the shelf.
Pulled it out.
Because I haven't had one in a while, and I'm not quite sure what Mark bought, but we should at least have, for this afternoon, at least 4 bottles.
Okay.
Not to mention whatever might be on your shelf we grab, but
Right.
I think we're set for, we got plenty of cigars and plenty of conversation, plenty of stuff to talk about, I'm sure, for the next however many hours. You know,
So
we decide to get into this. Huh?
I don't want to interrupt you, Hodge, but for everybody that's watching, listening, they're doing road construction, and
Yes.
that noise is not in the soundboard. It's
Yeah, it's a steam.
Yeah, but me and Mark are used
they
to that.
100% just decided to start the big machine right outside our front
It would
windows.
not be us on a podcast if
Exactly.
there was not some
Well, it wouldn't be our
stupid
podcast.
freaking noise somewhere.
At one point, I took like 2 phone calls on one of our podcasts just because I was, you know. 'cause
well, I
the
took
phone-
a phone call just now.
Well, I know. Thanks a lot.
You know.
You guys are our first
Twice
guest,
already.
our first official
Wow.
guest on the podcast.
That's
on
cool.
Episode 3. We are booked up basically the next 2 podcasts. I don't know if we're going to do a Christmas special. Chuck, are we doing a Christmas special podcast?
I have no idea what we're going to do.
I don't even know if we're going to be open that
We're
week.
going to watch.
There's a guy picking up his wife's drunk wife's car. So
Well, it's impressive she leaves the keys right in the ignition.
with dollars, I told him if you want it stolen, bro, you had to hit me up ahead of time. You
Well,
just can't.
apparently, yeah, it didn't work. Right.
It's a fucking bait vehicle. So I've seen that show. I'm not going for that.
Right.
Right. So this is the first time we've had 4 people smoking here, and I can tell you I'm already. Well, I also got the hooligan, so I'm already getting a little nicotine buzzed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't bother it at all.
around us, isn't it?
Well, it concentrates over here.
Yeah, I probably could put a fan on like way back there and move it around.
I think
I
it's,
wonder why that is, though. Why does it push?
Well,
I
because
don't
we're
know.
here.
So we got
Yeah, but like he's smoking right here. It's all going that way.
That's
That's
it's,
what I'm
it's
saying.
all right here, like in my
it's
face.
all-
Yeah.
That's fucking
Literally,
great.
you're a collective smoky.
It's getting hot in here. I'm not even drinking.
Bloody Marys are good, by the way.
Thank you very
that's
much.
it.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Hodge, for opening the canister so we could actually drink
no
them.
problem. What was the
Jesus.
the spicy stuff you put in here?
I didn't put anything spicy in there. That's just the mix.
Whatever that tomato mix is.
Yeah.
The
South side.
oh,
That's
well,
what it said.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah. I had a little sample.
If you crack that door, you'll probably lose some of the smoke.
Think so?
Yeah.
Because it's burning my nostrils right now.
Because it
Yeah.
get foggy.
God, I am
I'm just seeing a little of the
legit
screen up
bitching
there,
out.
and it's like green ski. All these guys in black outfits and fog. Thank God he wore blue, but you can't really see the blue too much.
Well, so the smoke goes away anyway.
Yeah,
so
now we're all-
on the green screen,
we're
like I
all
was
in
telling you, Saturday on the green screen, the smoke you'll see it like in front of you, but as soon as it hits the green screen, gone. Because it takes an image, puts an image over the top of it.
You know, you want to know something
it's like
funny?
magic.
When I heard the term green screen, I never knew they were actually green.
Well, you can have several other colors, too.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay.
Blue and I think blue and there's another one, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, okay.
I know blue for sure, blue and green.
And that allows you to add pretty much whatever you want to it back there.
I can put videos on it, which I don't know how to do the videos yet. It's probably the same as the pictures, videos, pictures, so forth. There's a way that I can do like a PIP, like a screen in screen, but I haven't figured that out yet either. So,
Okay.
like if we get video of you busting your ass on my one wheel here in a little while,
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
put that behind us.
Yeah, well, that's good. Or get me cruising on it like I cruised on mics.
Right. Have you rode mics?
Yeah, I rode it on
Okay.
the parking lot that day.
Oh, okay.
I like them. They're fun.
I rode it to work 2 days in a row now.
Did you?
so.
Yeah, you've been putting miles on that thing.
Yeah, well, it's 2.5 miles from my house to here.
But you've ridden it a couple times though.
And yeah, and I rode it home last night in wet air, so 'cause I really don't consider what it was doing last night rain because it wasn't really rain.
Right.
I didn't get wet, but the air was wet.
Yeah.
So
Was moist in the air.
right, definitely. It wasn't too terrible.
That's good.
It wasn't too terrible at all.
So when your podcast is done and everything, now what platform do you put this up on? Or
YouTube.
platforms?
YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're solely on YouTube right now. So we're trying to build, and that is absolutely terrible.
Is it?
Yes. Yes, terrible. Turn that off. So
Can you hear the whole fan?
I can hear everything.
Well, I like the fact that we're learning all this on air. We're going to get all this shit figured out.
Fuck
Oh, yeah,
yeah, we
me
are.
too. Me too. So we're gonna work on our YouTube viewers first because we've got like 46
And we're handsome.
subscribers. So
And we're handsome.
You better looking than I or me.
we got 46 subscribers. So we're gonna work on that first. We're gonna start there and work our way up.
Right on.
So you guys are gonna shoot episode or record episode. That's fucking fantastic. Episode 90,
91?
90.
90, I believe.
Yeah,
today.
you're gonna be on 90. And then I've been on 3
What?
3 or 4.
3 or 4.
3 or 4.
Now how many subscribers do you have? Like 50? 56?
Yeah.
Well,
what do we have to
the-
look forward to
so the-
after 2 years?
After 2, well, I don't know. The iTunes feedback is it's about between 24 and 2,600 downloads an episode.
Nice.
So it does push out.
Nice.
Where it gets weird though is like, so I use Podbean for everything else, right? So it ships it to Spotify, to Amazon, whatever, Google,
Right.
this, all that. In order for you to like read those analytics, the amount of money they want you to pay in,
Sure.
and then they want to do ad revenue and stuff like that. It gets
Right.
real kind of like, I don't really want you talking about Kellogg's on the fucking cigar podcast, so you know. Or,
Kellogg's.
or we'd
The
get-
cereal?
we'd get stuck with like Playtex tampons or
We
something.
talk
That
about
makes
all
sense,
kinds
though.
of shit.
You guys like to CP, so
Right. Right.
Put that on a bumper sticker.
you might
No, I
watch.
always got to watch what I say around him now. I noticed that. He picks up on stuff real quick.
Yeah, it's cool. So it moves. I think you guys will do much better with the video
Well, you know,
because people like. I like to listen to podcasts, but even now and then, like we'll listen. Some of ours I've gone back and listened to, and I'm like, damn, I bet that was really funny to watch.
yeah.
You know, like some things that if sometimes they don't get spoken properly when something's happening or everyone gets giggly and starts
Tatawa.
laughing.
Right.
So
You know,
Right,
to see
Tatawa.
that would be pretty
Tatawa.
cool.
So you're used to the mics
Tatuaje.
on your collar. That's
Yeah.
where you wore them before
Yeah.
because you keep turning to actually talk to me.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
You gotta stare at that mic.
Oh, really?
Well, kind of.
Basically.
Yeah, you get real quiet when you look away.
Yeah.
So you got to talk into the letters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you gotta. So if your letters are backwards, you can't.
Now, is this a course or something that
Gotcha.
you took, or how do you
No.
know this?
No, we just
No.
Chuck told me.
Just
Chuck told me
one-
during a podcast one time. He goes, "Hey, your letters are upside down."
Yeah, one terrible
And I'm like,
podcast at a time. Buddy.
Right, yeah.
One terrible.
One terrible podcast.
So this is how terrible we are at this already. As we started this and we didn't mention the name of the podcast or anything. We didn't do anything.
What's
Yeah.
that? Well, we
So-
had our sweet intro.
So we're on Unrolled. This is Unrolled Podcast, the third actual episode of the worst cigar podcast on the internet.
Yes.
Our intro song is by GMC for show.
GMC faux show.
You should go check out his YouTube page.
Yeah, that's some of the best music out
Ever. I mean, just listen to our intro music.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, that's done nothing.
Great.
No instruments.
He's the best, and that's his voice.
The best.
His voice is the beat because
Yeah.
he's the best.
Yep. Check out the song "I'm the Best." That's our intro. So, and then we have Mark, and we have Hodge, and we have the Viking and the Bourbon Cowboy,
The Urban Cowboy.
Urban Cowboy, and they host the Craft Puro
A.K.A. Sammy Hagar.
and AKA Sammy La,
Oh my God, here
La
we go.
Ferrari
Here we go.
Hagar,
Yeah.
and so we and they also
I believe later today he's going to sing Mas Tequila
yes,
for us.
yeah, probably.
Did you bring your guitar?
I wish.
Yeah, I have a guitar.
I saw it. It's blue back
Yeah,
in the corner.
yeah. Randy Jackson
Yeah.
signed it.
We'll go grab that for you.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Play a few tunes.
So we can you really?
I
Play a
just
few
don't wanna get
tunes.
everybody
Can you play?
excited, you
Bitch.
know.
Signature there?
Wait.
Randy Jackson. Randy
I didn't bring my
Jackson
harmonica. I could have
Samurai
done,
Sword.
a little show for you guys.
Yeah, nice. I got a piano.
Well, you don't need a guitar to bitch about DLR, which is your second favorite thing in the world to do. So,
That was DLR.
David Lee Roth.
yeah, David
right.
Lee Roth.
And then, so they also came out this year, 2021, with the Cyclops Cigar. It comes in 3 packs that are black like this, so no one can see it. So it's very easy to sell. And then their second line that came out was the Hooligan, which I'm smoking now, and absolutely love the Hooligan. The Cyclops is a great cigar. It's a good medium body cigar. I like the spice from Mexican San Andreas. The Hooligan is Nicaraguan Puro, and
Are
is
you talking about cigars on this
just
on this
hey,
podcast?
for,
On this
for
podcast.
3 minutes.
Just about to
Just
ask.
3 minutes
I think
for
there's been
cigars.
more
So
tobacco talk.
I got to ask you a question. Why the 3-pack? Because I get asked a lot for singles.
Well,
Hey, we should open them all up and sell them. Okay, never mind.
That's fun.
We're not we're not
uh,
a St. Louis premier cigar destination and cover every bit of territory of St. Louis.
when
We actually had a big meeting about this, right?
yeah, we did. So initially, like Mike, you know this with Table 36, buying boxes, labeling boxes, marketing boxes.
All the professional stuff. Go ahead.
Unless you buy 10,000 of them,
Right.
they are not cheap
No,
at all.
no.
So we went through a bunch of different.
They're not cheap at
renditions.
10,000 either, buddy.
Well, they're cheaper than 10.
Maybe. I don't know. I can vote you 10 boxes in the back for $100.
Right.
I mean,
They will
not
all be
that bad.
unique.
every single one of them.
So you
But-
you came out with the McDonald's apple pie container.
Taco Bell empanada.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna
Copyright
Thank you.
infringement.
copyright infringement again.
No, shut up.
No, it's cool. So we had that, but I definitely like the bags better than the apple pie
Yeah, well,
containers.
these were cool, and
They
and
didn't feel right either.
Yeah,
No,
they
I
didn't.
mean-
They didn't work. But when we looked at packs, right during the holidays, you get all the 4-packs, the 5-packs, the sets, the container sets, all that jazz. And
Hold on, I have to interrupt you. David Payne, you're live on the podcast.
Who's David Payne?
Yeah. So, hey, I got Mark and Hodge here as well. And, oh, shit. We
Just
got
looking for some direction.
Andrew.
Oh, it's your dude.
Snyder.
Hey, say something fucking cool about Crowned Heads.
Is that your dude? Should I go let him in?
Yeah, you are, man.
All right, I'll go let him in.
All right, well,
Come on.
hurry up.
Well, I gotta go pick up my boss from the airport at noon, but I might have some free time today.
Okay, are you in St. Louis?
I'm coming.
Yeah, Cruz.
One night, so I'm working it today and tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Well, all of us are up here. I don't know how long. What time are you leaving?
We'll be here for a while.
Well, hey, we'll be up here at AP Cigar for a while, so come through. I got Andrew from Lit just walked in.
No shit, dude. What are you doing up there? How far is your spot from the airport?
Like 3 minutes, bro.
3 minutes.
Hey, what airport?
Zero
Hey,
o'clock.
hey, what airport are you going to? Because I'm 3 minutes from one airport.
Oh, I think it's Lambert.
Oh, Lambert. Yeah, about 40 minutes.
Hey, in today.
All right, it might be later in the day, but I think I could probably work you guys in if you're gonna be there.
Yeah, we're gonna be shooting the shit. We're recording episode 90 of the Craft and Puro podcast. Did I say Craft and
I
Puro?
think you said crap and puro, yeah.
Right.
Was this a collab?
No, we're just seeing P. So just come through and see some P with us.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. Yeah. Hey, we're just gonna sit here and drink and
So,
look at P.
That was
so
like
what?
you.
So what blood set?
It's
What blood
ME
set did you have to ask
two.
permission for? To?
Me too.
All right. See you, bud.
It is me too. 1, 2.
What blood set did you have to ask permission from in order to name it Puro?
What do you mean?
Oh, here we go.
This guy over here.
There we
this
go.
guy over here. Puro is a blood set.
Okay.
Gangs. Gangs.
That's cool. Yeah. None.
You know-
Puro also translates to pure craft. So
Okay.
Dixon.
Yeah.
You know. So you wear the Dixon to emulate a gang on TV. So what Puro is
Hey man, I don't show all my shit butted all the way
Is-
up here.
is,
Okay? So
I
don't
do.
come at me like that.
I do.
I do. I mean,
I've done it riding the bike.
Hey, you want to get in? Just say hi. I mean, Jesus Christ. You're all right? Yeah. All right, he's all right.
And then Mark won't be the ugliest guy on here.
Right.
Sure about that?
We got Andrew from Lit Cigar sitting in the background. Is
Full
there
of fucking brains, man.
live studio audience for the first time ever?
You're welcome, dude.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gay.
Just bring a chair over.
bring
Sit
it
a little
around.
lower. Yeah, come on.
I don't know where you're going to sit.
Right in between the two boys at CP.
Invite him over there. I don't know where he's gonna sit.
Hey, you
Like,
can sit with us. Where? I don't fucking know.
We need like.
I mean, I guess you can sit on Mark's
chair
lap.
or
I mean,
Do you want the viewers?
Yeah.
Well, dude, go find a fucking stool.
Black one back there.
Yeah, there's a stool somewhere.
But yeah, back to the 3-packs. We put them together that way to run them out. You know, put them out. People get them. They can be shared. They can be people taste on them. And the cool thing about those bags when we found them is like you've got the cigar caddies up there.
Right.
Right. That bag can fit right into that caddy, and you can roll on out.
Man, that's a really classy way to say cardboard box. I really
Yeah.
like it. I love
well,
having them.
But why not?
Yeah.
Why not singles? Why not? Why do you
Because
not
it-
have
be-
any singles?
Well, the singles are coming. We are doing blends that will come as singles. But when we brought them out, to come into the market with one SKU, one box, one item, and a stick would get lost in a humidor. It would disappear.
Fair enough.
Right? So you put
Fair
them in
enough.
the bags. You create this black and white kind of flow that we've got.
And you don't have that problem at all with the packaging you've got now. Them disappearing into not at all.
No, not at all.
No, sir.
No, not at all.
I've never had to go point them out and actually sell them to people because they don't see them.
Well, that's why they got to be in certain.
It's never happened.
No, that's why they got to be in certain cigar shops because you have to have tobacconists that care enough to hand sell them.
Hey, listen. People miss everything in it. Literally, they walk through. Literally, they come out and they go, "Hey, where's your table 36 cigars?" Which are literally right in front of you when you walk through the door, and they don't see them.
Yeah.
So
Well, the other thing about this 3-pack too is we started doing bourbon and cigar events out at Legends with Matt Ivaldi, and the golf guys love the 3-packs, right? Because you're going to need more than one cigar to get through 18 holes.
right.
And you can put your
So-
weed in there when you're done.
It's very true.
Yeah, very true.
Go ahead.
You can reuse the package, and you're going to smoke too, probably give one away. So we feel like the 3-pack just invites maybe another smoker who maybe hasn't had them. And the next thing you know, we're getting 2 smokers out of 1.
Fair enough.
And we came all up this in one of our board meetings.
I get asked for singles. So when they come in and I'm forcing them on people, I get asked for, well, do you got a single so I can try one? I'm like, no, you got to buy 3, buddy.
Yeah.
You got
And
to
that's-
commit.
That's how it's going to be with these 2 blends. And then what it's allowed us to do is get them into the market. They're in the market. People know them. They're buying them. We've got a good response on them. Now we can get into a humidor with a single box that is available by the stick and be a completely different blend.
Right.
And then you have like most cigar companies do. You've got more than one SKU. You've got a variety of options available in a humidor.
I've not had any complaints. So, and I've pushed them quite a bit. So, and I've not had any complaints. At first, I wasn't pushing them. I was like, these guys, just another local losers. And
For sure.
I can't even.
And
buy a
I was
box.
recommending good cigars.
I can't fucking look at them to talk to them.
And I was like, I'm not pushing anything Sammy Hagar's brung up here. And
Well, I am impressed because I was on the way over here. I said, "Have you noticed how Weller calls our Cyclops the anchor, and then the hooligan he calls the Mad Pumpkin?" And I'm like,
Well, I also call you Crap and Puro, so everything
All the
gets a
time.
different. Everything gets a
Right.
different nickname.
it all went well when you announced this on this.
Yeah, I was pretty close. I think I
Inaugural
said.
first guest.
Yeah,
You did well.
I think I said
Yeah.
Cyclops and Hooligan.
Yeah, you
yeah,
did. You
yeah.
did.
And the Cyclops is the anchor cigar because it's the first one.
True.
It's anchoring your ship to where I'd like to be the lighthouse and guide you in. So fucking
It's a
stupid.
little romantic. Not poetic a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
So on the green screen with him sitting here, just put a halo above his head. Okay.
We'll put something. Probably horse porn.
it's horse porn.
Yeah,
Nice.
horse porn.
And so right about where his head is where there's going to be a big horse penis.
Right. Going
Right where his
into,
head.
Right into his
right
head.
into the side of his head.
Fantastic.
And for you,
That is screensaver.
and for you guys who follow Yellowstone,
No.
you may want to not listen
Oh,
to this, but they had a
man.
little horse porn on the
Oh
last
man.
episode.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did
So-
Chuck,
now,
you a Yellowstone
So
guy?
I've been watching Yellowstone, and and it's not bad. It's a lot better than the show I'm about to compare it to, but it is the show. It's Sons of Anarchy on horses. For those of you who have not watched Yellowstone,
I haven't seen an
So
episode.
that's okay.
it is. It's
That's
Sons of.
cool.
It's a little. It's better. It is better.
Do you know the best way someone described that show to somebody that hadn't seen it? They said it was the Goodfellas in the country.
No, it's Sons of Anarchy on horses. It's not. The Goodfellas is a good movie. I mean, it's a good movie. Those people were. I mean, it's not a bad show. So I mean, since you're gonna start me on it, since he pulled the rope, but you can't ever pull the rope, Hodge. You can't pull the rope.
reins.
But since he pulled the rope, am I the only one? And for our 46 subscribers out there in the comments, you can go through and answer this for me. Am I the only one that hates Monica? I hate her guts. I wish she would have got shot or whatever. I can't stand her. She's the worst character on the show, and I think she's written that way on purpose. She almost has to be written that way on purpose. I
And
can't
you know what? I
stand her.
totally agree with you. And
Can't
I've had
stand
this
her.
discussion.
Right.
But they have to have written her like that because after a while, you're just like so sick of her, like breaking the whole shit up, you know.
Uppity and just
Yeah.
and
And now
So-
she's got
so-
her own place.
So what
She's
made
all
me hate
better
her?
now.
What made me hate her the most was they all get the brands, right? They all get the brands, and she's like, "Well, you recognize that for what it was, right?" And I'm like, "A rite of passage, bitch. The Indians did the same damn thing." I mean,
Oh,
Okay.
now we're going down a rabbit hole.
what
We
are
went
you
this
talking
quick,
about?
this quick.
You know what I mean? What are you talking about? So, yeah, let's get off that subject real quick because I can rant forever about one
Are you
thing.
gonna watch 1883?
I don't know. Probably not.
I wasn't going to, but the trailers look really good.
Probably not.
I'm going to watch Spider-Man one day.
One day.
Dude, I don't watch that much TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not watching.
I just
that.
I watch the Unrolled podcast on YouTube.
Nice.
And that's it.
The worst cigar podcast on the internet.
Right.
Are you 20 of the 46?
Yeah, actually, I go to everybody's house and set it, and
Nice.
and I walk away.
If I used my Facebook profiles, I could be 20 of the 46
Yeah, you could.
subscribers.
Yeah, you've been holding on to this one for a while. What do you got? 30 days on
I
band?
actually had one reversed.
Oh, yeah?
Which has never, ever, ever happened to me.
It must
ever.
be the new metaverse.
Well,
Must
if this
be.
is 4 and you
Must
got
be.
40, you're picking up 10 plus a week. That's not bad.
I believe we had 42 before we ever even started.
Yeah.
I believe Mike had 42.
That was just from Hood Chats when I would
Yeah.
interview local crazies on my street.
Yeah. So that's why I'm flooding it with content right now. I'm just somebody. I mean, the more content you put on there, the more somebody's gonna like something eventually. So
Well, yeah, and then the more people like it, the more it gets
Right.
mixed into that algorithm and all that jazz.
right. So we're gonna drop. So the plan is, as much of a plan as we ever make. The plan is to drop the podcast on Wednesdays. So immediately after everything's done today, I start pounding post out, which it's not been that bad really. I'm getting, and now that I'm getting better at it, I'm getting a little quicker at it. And then on Sundays we're gonna drop some sort of extra. So either like a Steve's clips or just extra footage from around the shop or something along them lines. So that way every like 3-4 days something else is, you're getting a like a push notification. Hey, they put something else out.
Okay.
You know.
Stays constantly relevant. Yeah.
I don't know about relevant, but
Well, if someone subscribes to you, it'll be constant
Right.
on
Right,
their
right.
notifications.
You
and
guys are
stuff
pretty
like that.
relevant. You just talked about Yellowstone or whatever it is. Isn't that a wine?
It's a bourbon.
Oh, it's a bourbon. That's what it is.
You know, or 70
Yellowtail is a wine.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yellowtail.
Wow,
Yes.
yellow-
Yellowtail. That's
It's right
we
above
haven't
the
had that in
Franzia.
a long time.
Yeah, it comes in a box, right?
No, Franzia comes in. Does Yellowtail come in a box now?
I don't know.
Well, Yellowtail used to come up in a bottle, but it's so acidic after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell us how you feel.
I just did.
that's
is that
Very
it?
that's
Is that
acidic
it?
after a while. Yeah,
It's pretty finite.
those were the early days, though.
Yeah, I'm sure it's better now.
Well, I don't know. I haven't had any in a while.
Yeah, we just lost a sponsor.
gone.
No wine commercials on this podcast.
Right.
No.
Andrew, what's new at Lit?
Nothing.
Nothing.
More
Fantastic.
whiskey. More whiskey. Got a lot of whiskey.
We just talked about carrying the conversation. That was good.
That was awesome. Man, you're fantastic. Have you?
What'd you learn at school today? Nothing.
Nothing.
No.
Okay.
Mark wasn't there.
You know, math and stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen your videos online.
Oh, aren't
yeah,
they
you're,
pretty?
They're fantastically saying
You know.
and this is the Spectra.
We haven't done that video yet. We can't. We've already sold too many.
Yeah, I saw Lambos and cigar and Lambo guy. He got two. Two.
I've not seen your videos, but now I already know what they are.
Are you talking about the salesman for Lambo? Because I would buy a couple if I had sold them.
I don't know what he does. He's
I
cool
don't
as hell though. So
Yeah, he's a good dude. I don't know.
yeah. So yeah, he. I saw he had one, and I was like, man, I almost commented like I held that. I mean, it's got to be worth like $5 to hold it. So
Well, I mean, just the box is 90. So
yeah, Chuck, this Cohiba cigar that came out is $130 in Missouri for one cigar.
You can. So what is it over here? $1,000 after taxes.
Right, yeah.
No, it'd be,
And what would it be in New Zealand?
Well, what you're smoking in New Zealand costs $42.
Right.
42.
Yeah, but they're
So
not.
talking 450
They're not real
a stick.
dollars.
No, 42 US dollars. That's
What?
yeah, it's 50 something Kiwis or whatever the hell they're. I don't know what their
What?
dollar is.
So
over
it
there.
would be around 400.
No, it's $42.
No, I'm talking for the Spectrum.
Oh yeah, I have no idea.
What?
So
$42.
actually, it'd be
American
$4,000.
dollars,
Yeah,
so they're real
$42.
dollars.
So if somebody bitches about $13, smack them in the face and just tell them, hey, it's $42.
it's a good
You're
thing
getting a
we
hell
don't
of
live
a.
in New
You're,
Yeah, just be lucky you're not in New Zealand.
right. So shout out to Canteros for carrying us and reordering, and they got as soon as customs clears it, they're gonna have some Craft and Puro in there as well. So
Crazy.
yeah, so
cool, man.
they're gonna be smoking in a whole nother country.
You're welcome.
thank
Yep.
you.
Yep.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I said you're welcome. Like I had something. I had absolutely.
Well,
nothing
you
to
know,
do
I
with
would look at you, but I can't look at you, or else this doesn't.
Right.
make me
We're
up.
supposed to look
Thankfully.
right at the mic.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm avoiding
I get it.
Mike.
I don't know.
I have to
Like, I
look
can
at the
talk
mic.
to Mike.
Yeah.
And you.
Right.
And you can only talk to me
And Chuck.
And Chuck.
Right.
If you
And
turn
he,
this way,
and he
Mike
don't want to
goes-
talk to me because I keep calling him Sammy Hagar. So, I think that's the 10th time.
Oh shit! You should count it and put a little counter up
I think that's the 10th time.
throughout the video.
Hagar count?
Ding,
Right.
ding,
Right.
ding.
Who does that? Isn't that like Andy on Bravo or something? He puts out some word for every time we hear this, we're going to do a drink or a shot or something.
We should have done
Do we
that.
know who Andy is on Bravo?
No.
Don't watch much Bravo TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, only when it Days of Our
Lifetime.
Lives
well,
is
he's
on
a
there.
St. Louis guy, so I've seen some of his stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
No,
yeah.
you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Say
Is
his
it
last
Andy
name.
Cohen?
I don't know.
I think it's Andy
It
Cohen.
might be Andy Cohen.
Yeah.
He's a gay guy.
Well,
St. Louis
he
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
he is on Bravo.
Well, that's true.
Fair
So-
enough.
Yeah,
So-
he's cool. He's always
He's
always
the
at the
executive
Cardinals
producer or
game,
whatever.
and
He
he's
started
got,
all the housewife deals.
He's got his dogs and stuff with him.
He started the Housewife shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Did
hate
he really?
him. I hate him.
We should have Real Housewives of St. Louis.
Incredible.
That would be so cracked out. I mean, so amazing.
Right.
And like one wife from each like
That'd be-
hero.
that would be pretty messed up.
Well, we could have an Illinois version where it's all trailer parks.
That
And
would definitely be messed up.
that would be fantastic.
Well,
Why-
I
we
think
need a-
initially they had that kind of peg to do that, and they put a few characters from St. Louis
Peg.
in the Orange County gig or Beverly Hills thing, and it didn't go through. What's the
Oh, they had,
baseball guy?
Edmund's wife.
Edmonds,
they were
yeah.
living
Edmonds
out there.
and his wife, and everybody hated
Ex-wife.
him on the show.
Ex-wife.
Ex-wife.
So
Yeah.
it's like, nope, we can't do that. Plus, he wasn't going to be with the one long enough to even actually make a show out of it anyway. So
I think they got a couple seasons out of it.
Well, I
Good
mean,
job,
they,
guys.
they just pay them to show up and act like it. That's what they do. I mean, it's not reality.
It can't be reality. Those people cannot really exist.
well, it kind of changes the reality once you know you're on.
You've
TV
never
anyway,
ran a pawn
doesn't it?
shop, sir.
It's really not
sir.
reality.
Those people can and they do exist.
Okay.
The weirdest people on the face. You would have met some of our customers and been like, "There's no." If you'd have seen them on TV, you'd be like, "There's no way." There's no way. 100%. Yes.
No.
So there's
shit.
there's a guy that thinks he's Jesus Christ that used to come into the pawn shop. I've actually known him since high school. He thinks he's Jesus Christ.
the Jesus
So-
Christ.
The,
The,
yes,
okay,
the.
okay.
So in high school, I won't get into the story of why he thinks, but in high school we used to go out here to this park. There's a park not far from here, and we used to go back here to this park, and we just sit and smoke pinch hits, right? And he would show up like out of nowhere, Like there was no way you wouldn't be where you parked. The reason we parked there is because it was the only entrance. You could see cops coming in from, when they were on the road. You had enough time to pitch your stuff out the window or whatever. And they wouldn't see you because of the way the entrance was. And he would just show up out of thin air, just bam, there he is. And if anybody in Bethalto, Illinois is watching this or from Cottage Hills or went to Civic Memorial in the early 90s, they'll vouch for all this. But he would just show up and he would preach to you. And he wasn't a bad dude, so you'd sit there and just listen to him. Plus, you're stoned out of your mind, so you'd just sit there and listen to him. And because you're stoned out of your mind, it was rather he was kind of convincing, honestly. I mean, he had it all thought out, and he spoke it well, and he was rather convincing. This was when he was young. Now he can't speak well at all. And then at the end of it, he would be like, hey, let me get one of them pinch hits. And then you were left, because you're stoned out of your mind, you were left with this conundrum of, do I give Jesus Christ a pinch hit, or do I not?
I think he's on house arrest right now.
What decision do I make here? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We haven't seen him in a long time.
That's a moral issue, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, am I gonna go to hell for giving him a pinch hit,
Or is he going to remember the best hit of his life?
right? Or am I gonna go to hell because I didn't give him a pinch hit?
Pretty convinced story though. Like his story was really convincing.
He was convincing back then. Now, if he come up to me and told me that story nowadays, I'd be like, "Shut up!"
You know what was great was
out of your mind, and which he is out of his mind.
Yeah, my favorite campaign that he went on, and he decided that he was going to convert all the ISIS to Baptists. So he drove around to every gas station where someone who was brown worked and started to destroy the gas station until they said, I believe in Jesus Christ. And then he would leave and get arrested. But,
Right.
yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah. And then, what was he? He was getting rid of immigrants one time. So, yeah.
I don't know that one.
Well, was it you that saw him throwing the rock at the Mexican restaurant next door?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Okay.
he was getting rid of all illegals.
Okay.
So he brought a rock up and tried to throw it through the window. And
couldn't.
Right. Yeah, he didn't.
I'll tell you just a real quick story about him. So when I was a teenager, I was put on antidepressants, and he would buy I wouldn't take them. He would buy all of them from me, like antidepressants, SSRIs. Like they do nothing to you, and he would just buy them because he liked the taste. He would put them. He would buy pills because he liked to chew them up. He liked the way they tasted.
All right, one more. One more story about this guy. Have we said his name?
No, I have not said his name.
So
Jesus is
they're
buying antidepressants.
So you ready?
Yes.
So the pawn shop's open. I'm behind the counter. I have a old lady here just shopping, and he comes in and he's about 6 foot tall, 300 pounds, tattoos on his face that aren't very good.
Breathes like this.
Yeah,
That's how he breathes.
yeah, breathes real bad. So they were doing power line work out here, putting the new power poles up, and he comes running in the shop. I mean, just as fast as 300 pounds can run. He comes running into the shop, and he goes, what if the power makes this window look into the future? And I was like, all right, fair enough. I go, is it just the future out the window or the future for everywhere? And he goes, oh, I got to think about it. And he leaves. And the lady didn't buy anything. I don't know why. So, but yeah, he came in with a perplexed question, and I stumped him. I'm like, well, is it just, do I see the cars drive by in the future, or is it like the future? And he goes, I'll think about that and get back to you. And then I'm still waiting. He hasn't shown back up to tell me which way it's going to go.
To be honest with you, he's actually he's a good dude. I mean, he's not.
Yeah, heart of gold.
He's not a bad guy. He's kind of fucked up, but he's not a bad guy. So he really isn't. He robbed a guy by knife point this latest round, and he felt sorry about it. He felt like he went back in and gave the money back.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So he robbed the guy. He left. He ran away, and he went back and he gave the money back
This guy's a saint.
because he felt bad.
Yeah.
No, he's Jesus.
He
that's
he's Jesus. He actually called, this is years ago. He called his dealer and decided that no one was
Jesus.
going to sell drugs anymore. And so the dealer comes up here, and of course I had to watch this. So he walks up to the dealer's car. The dealer thinks he's making a sale, and he punches him in the face. I watched his head guy was big. So punched his dealer in his face, and then the dealer retaliates by throwing rocks through his house windows. And so then he comes running up here and goes, I need a gun. People are shooting my house up. And I'm like, you're the last person that gets a gun. Like, ever. Like, not even black powder, buddy. I mean, I'll sell black powder to a guy that'll shoot somebody in the face, but I definitely won't sell you anything with a projectile.
So that brings up a good question. They're at Lit.
Yep.
Since you both of you work at Lit, right?
Yep.
So they're at Lit. Do you have a guy that shits too close to the house?
Wow.
Do
He's
you
taking
understand?
that long.
Do you understand the concept of shitting too close to the house? Do you understand that concept?
No.
He just shits too close to the house.
So
I
it-
really can't explain it any
yeah,
better
here-
than that.
Maybe a little far.
Here I will for the youngster. So if during the outhouse days, your outhouse wouldn't be close to your house. So if you went outside and you shit too close to the house, you weren't real bright.
Right.
And like you might carry a conversation with a concrete Indian.
Yeah.
You might
For hours.
for
You
hours.
might sit under a Christmas tree at a cigar shop Christmas party and play with the
So there's
train.
one- yeah. He'll never watch us, so we'll be good. I don't know if he knows how to get on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
So,
have one,
but
yeah.
ours sat underneath the Christmas tree at our Christmas party and played with the train
Yes.
for
Yes.
hours.
Yeah. Just watch
Hours.
it go around and around.
I let you
trains?
guys answer that question because I knew one right away, but I
Well-
was letting you two answer.
That's so. My theory is every cigar shop has one.
At least one.
Yeah,
At least
one.
Do you want me to take this so you don't get in trouble? I feel like I can get out of trouble easier.
No, I'm not going to name any names.
I'm not going to name a name.
I mean, he's got
Well-
his wonderful podcast and his cigars
Yeah.
to fall back on.
Yeah.
If you get fired, what are you gonna do?
Go work
My
at the
parents who own it.
go work.
Oh, it's your
yeah.
parents that- so you can say whatever you want.
Exactly.
All right.
That's why I'm taking it for him. Sir, there's an older gentleman.
Well, that
Obviously-
accounts for about
90% of cigar smokers. Yeah, exactly. Not going to name names.
I'm just glad we're not the only ones that run a retirement home.
Right.
Right. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of not okay to make fun of him because he has early onset dementia, or at least we think.
Right.
At least we think.
Well, this makes it different.
Yeah. Yeah.
This makes it different.
No,
because
this guy's
So-
young.
our guy does not have early onset dementia. He's
Yeah.
just stupid.
Yeah.
He's got hamburgers.
Well,
Yeah.
so it's not just the remembering thing. It's just more of how he acts in general.
Right.
is there a meter how the podcast is doing? It's like it was
Down.
like here, now it's like
Down.
whoa.
No, this
No,
is
not at
actually
all.
better. Actually,
This is the
This is-
worst.
If the
Right
meter's
now,
going
we are-
down, that's good.
yeah.
See, when
Right.
when Mike was talking cigars, that thing was bottoming out.
Yeah. Nobody
Right.
cares.
We're over here
Now-
in
now-
Goldilocks
Yeah.
zone.
Now we're talking about cigar customers that talk to concrete Indians and
have dementia. Apparently.
that have dementia.
Well, so it's not even that part that really gets us. It's we've seen it happen. He goes and pisses all over the bathroom floor.
Well, I do too, but it's my
Well,
bathroom.
Right.
But it's your bathroom.
Well, listen. I'm going to tell you right now. We've got several retirees up here, and the bathroom floor is always wet.
Yeah.
Sit down.
So
Sit down.
Well,
Take
they're old and
Yeah,
retired,
no.
so they can barely walk. Like
Right.
most of them fall. Like that's why I don't have
Right.
a lot of
we-
chairs outside because they fall into the chairs and break
well,
them.
Bob was drunk.
Bob was drunk. Thanks, Bob.
Bob was really, really wasted, and I'm not even sure how he got that way. So
Bob just decided he hated those chairs and body slammed them on his way out.
I don't think Bob made any decisions. I think gravity made that decision for Bob.
Is this the guy the other day you said, "Hey, look, he finally woke up. Hey, it's January."
No,
that's Steve.
That's Steve. He's got his own segment on this show. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Steve Clips.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you were talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. So Steve's got a plethora of stories. And,
Plethora.
yeah, and so most of them are pretty inappropriate. And
Fantastic. So Steve's Clips.
Steve's Clips, yeah.
Clips.
So we're really relying on Steve to.
Make sure you check out Steve's Clips.
yeah.
Unrolled podcast.
Yep. So
Definitely.
we got to do
Become
it.
subscriber 49.
Yeah, we got to do
47.
another one this week. So yeah, he used to think Steve used to think he was a comedian, and he would go and tour and do shows, and
They
everybody.
actually toured, huh?
I bet he was a comedian.
Yeah, he toured all over Bethalto.
Right.
So-
Wood River.
Wood River.
All right.
So I mean, how many comedy gigs have you done?
Right.
Right then.
Hey, we know
All right.
we know a
That's
guy.
why I asked.
We know a guy that actually really does think he's a comedian, and he's probably not done as many comedy gigs as Steve has.
Right. But we don't know.
And he's
who-
probably one of our 46 subscribers.
I hope so.
So when you ask him where is he head, he go, I got a bid up there at Phillips 66.
Yeah. No, he's just standing outside with a megaphone like that dude over in Central West End. You know, just spouting off some comedy, and people stop and throw money at him. That's what he does. Yeah, just any old gas station.
More of a stripper.
Sometimes I give you $10 to shut up and throws a roll of quarters at him.
Right.
You'd listen to all. I mean, every story he tells is entertaining and funny.
Yeah.
It really is.
No,
Every single one.
No, yeah, and I've been hearing them for 20 years,
20,
or,
yeah.
or better, and they never change. So I think they're all true.
They are. I've never heard them. So they'll vary a little bit. You know, every time you tell a story, you vary a little bit on what you say and how you tell it. But for the most part, they are all exactly the same over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, details are spot on every
Yeah.
time. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that means it's a lie or if that means it's true.
I'm telling you right now, if it's a lie, he's really rehearsed this lie.
Yeah,
because
he's dedicated.
Because I don't think so. Steve's a really nice guy, and we fucking love Steve.
Yep.
All right. Steve's untouchable as far as I'm concerned. In fact, some people threw him out of a bar a while back.
Roughed him up.
And me and them got a day. We got a day coming.
Yep.
And so Steve's untouchable as far as I'm concerned. Don't fuck with Steve. But Steve's not very bright, so I don't think he could make these stories up.
No.
I don't. I really don't.
Okay.
No, he couldn't. So how's the judge treating both of you? We're gonna touch on a cigar subject for a
It's
second.
my favorite size in the cigar.
Yeah, me too. I'm really shooting for a
Big
770
and
this year.
brown. I could see that.
Yeah, 770 this year is what I'm shooting for. We'll see if it happens. So
No, I had it the other day at your 6-year, and I thought it was fantastic. I don't know how long I was here, probably at least 2 hours, and I think I was just about done with it when I was leaving. Now, I was doing a lot of jaw dropping with some of the customers and talking bourbon and cigars and whatever, but I think it's a fantastic size.
Did you feel like a celebrity that day? I mean, I really talked you up, buddy.
Well, I
mean,
didn't
I
know
was-
if you did that prior to me coming or whatever.
I didn't know you were
when
coming.
I opened the bourbon, I noticed a lot of guys gathering around me. Like,
Well, I
hey,
thought-
can I have
Oh,
a-
this guy's
I
got free
thought-
booze.
Absolutely.
Right.
Like,
I thought maybe it equaled out. You talked him up. I talked him down.
No, yeah,
So I thought
right,
maybe
right.
it was a nice level playing field.
And then, you were busy, and then some girls were coming in wanting gifts for their husbands. Can anybody show me cigars? And I could tell. I went in and, kind of took them through the humidor.
Is that why we're
tried to help out?
Is that why we're
Yeah.
running low on Craft and Puro cigars?
That is not.
That's a normal
No,
day
I
up here,
gave
Hodge.
equal opportunity to everything that was going on in your box. Yeah.
Listen, that's
What
a
are these
normal
stealthy bags?
day.
What are these things?
Normal day up here is our customers get up and help customers.
Yeah, because we're normally doing
Yeah.
something else.
We're normally playing video games or
Right.
in the back or
Right.
Xbox Live, dude. It gets
We-
you every time.
It does.
we had a guy come in yesterday. I was messing with the green
Hodge, do you
screen.
mind taking that back there?
Yeah.
I was messing with the green screen, and you were in the office on a phone call, and we had a guy come in yesterday, and I seen him come in, but he was a regular, so I wasn't too worried about him, and I was going to finish what I was doing and go get him. And then next thing I know, he's walking across, and I'm like, what the how the fuck, did he just take? Well, he'll be back. I wasn't that concerned. I
Right.
wasn't going to chase him down or nothing. He'll be back, but I was like, what the hell? And so I started walking in there, and one of our other regulars that comes up here all the time is like, oh, I got him. I took care of him. And I was like, oh, okay. And I came back in here and went back to what I was doing.
Scenes from a workaround right here.
Right.
You do not get a discount for working.
At AP Cigar, we treat you like family
Right.
because
We don't like our family.
we really don't want to get up and help you anyway.
It's fair. It's valid.
That's why we put the bar on the other side so people don't actually ask us to do anything. Right.
I like that.
So to touch on the fact that you guys run a retirement home too, again, I want to go back to this. Do you guys serve pudding? Because
You can't have your meat unless you. Or you can't
sometimes
have your
we serve
you
pudding.
serve your meat.
serve
question too.
I mean,
Is that-
I feel like we should serve
Well,
pudding.
I saw you guys robbed a vending machine and put it up in the front of it. You gotta
Nah.
make them Skittles to.
Yeah. Well.
Well,
Yeah.
The Snickers bars are only 2 years old.
That's fine.
That's fine.
There's so many preservatives; they can't be hurt.
I mean,
bad.
that's true.
As
I
long
did
as if
wonder
you
They're-
about that,
Skittles,
'cause I was
They are
in here and I was like,
slowly
"Man, they got a lot of
becoming
sugar
white
going
chocolate,
in
though.
here."
Oh, are they?
You know,
They are
you
slowly
older guys
becoming
eat
white chocolate.
sugar.
and as long as the Skittles are still chewy, they don't have to have any color. Okay,
Right.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Well,
that's fine.
Yeah, we
melt in your mouth, not in your hand.
all that stuff fell out of the back of a truck.
Oh
so
yeah,
right.
that's what I thought.
That's how we got all this equipment. So
No.
no,
We'll
We've
be
had many
back-
things fall out of back of trucks back in the pawn shop days, but that's not how none of this came along.
I miss that.
You know, I was thinking about him the other day when you said that they
He's locked up.
that there was one Pine X's over at
Oh, right.
Big St. Charles. I was
Yeah.
like, we could really use
Right. We could use that guy,
that guy right now.
but now we have to pay for things.
Well, back to the
We have to pay
Peacemaker.
full price.
Oh yeah, the cigar podcast. Go ahead.
How do you think this pairs with the Bloody Mary there, buddy?
Good. Bloody Mary's good, man. Thanks for whipping these up.
Yeah, no problem.
I was being completely fucking stupid.
No,
I mean,
no.
I think this is the first time we talked about a pairing with Bloody Mary. I don't know if we've ever had a Bloody Mary on our show.
Dude, this is like the
This
fourth
isn't
one.
your
Not
show.
this is- I understand.
Get the fuck.
It's not your show.
Stay
at
in
all.
your lane, bud.
Right.
What the
Know
fuck?
your place.
I just threw it out
Right.
there.
You guys are in little chairs.
This isn't your show, and quit bringing
and we
up
don't
cigars.
have, like, headphones on, so we
Right.
know we're the.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I actually have a third pair of headphones we can give to Andrew,
Right.
so he feels more important than the other two.
And just skip these two guys.
So
Right.
right.
Well,
Right. I mean, he's the son of the owner over there. He seems like the better guy to buddy up to anyway.
right. Absolutely.
So,
Right.
Andrew, you want to get on a one wheel?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get along
Yeah.
with
Oh yeah.
on my face.
You- we can do it inside.
Definitely.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way you fall on the carpet.
Right. Yeah. The
Oh,
nice
yeah, the
soft carpet.
safety
Yeah,
first.
I
Right.
remember the story you told me when I was over here about
Yeah.
a month ago. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think I don't want to fall on the carpet.
Oh, bars. Get on it.
What's wrong with the carpet?
I will eventually. We'll get
I,
there.
I fell when I was trying to
Right.
kick
Get a couple
flip.
drinks in me.
All right. Is yours
Right.
different than his? Right?
No.
Same thing?
Mine's got a couple aftermarket parts that his don't
Oh
have. But
shit! Upgrades.
Yeah.
But no, not
he's,
really.
He's been tricking his out. Did you
Yeah.
see all the lime green parts?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I don't have that. And so I was riding a
did you see my? I know you see my picture. Did you see my headlight?
I did see your headlight.
I had to have that. That worked really, really well on the
Did
way
it
home
really?
last night.
Nice. How did no issues with the water?
Yeah. I didn't have any. Well, it wasn't that wet.
No. Okay.
The roads weren't bad, and I could see like deep puddles. I could see them
Right.
now, whereas before,
You were just hitting them.
but
You have a light on your wall?
yeah, I've got a flashlight on. I put a flashlight on.
Nice.
It, so
Love
so the first day I commuted to work with it, and I went home at night. I couldn't see the road,
Okay.
and so these back roads that I travel have they don't know how to pave.
Sounded like a country song.
Right. They don't know how to pave anything around here. So you're dealing with whoops and lips and edges, and that thing falls every single inch of it.
Yeah.
But the worst part is not being able to see is you can't see where the manhole covers are, and they're 3 inches lower than the actual pavement. So you're just cruising along, and all of a sudden, doo-doo, and you've not ridden one far enough, so you don't, you really don't understand how bad that screws you
And
up.
you're going pretty fast on yours now, aren't you?
No, I stay around 8.
Do you
8,
really?
9. Yeah, that's
think I went- I
my
think I
average
went
is usually about 8.
1.8.
Well, I was so
Parking lot
I
cruising.
well I was riding around the park a couple days ago when it was nice. Sunday, I was riding around the park, and I guess it's a park full of geese. So I was practicing my carving on the path.
If you've got a problem with Canadian geeses, buddy, and you got a problem with me,
I know. I'm
I
sorry.
suggest you let that marinate.
I'll let them internet. So anyway, I hit the big pile of goose shit right in the middle of the path.
Oh, nasty. And no, you don't have fender.
And I don't have a freaking fender. And I was like, oh, I need a fender. And then I'm like, where am I going to put this? I put it inside my truck. So I had to ride it further to get the goose shit off the tire so I could put it back in the truck.
Now you got to hit the grass.
Yeah. So it went around.
So when I first got mine, I thought, well, I'm gonna ride it in the grass, so that way when I eat it,
Right.
grass is softer, and
As soft as this carpet.
it's almost impossible for me to ride it in the grass. So I'm much better on the pavement than I am on the grass.
And you got an all-terrain tire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask. You have
Yeah.
a different tire. Does
Yeah.
it slide on the grass?
It feels like it's ice. Like
Yeah,
for me, like you don't have the stickiness. Like there's so I was riding around the inside of my house yesterday because my house makes a circle. I'm on a smooth tire, so I wanted to ride yesterday because the weather was nice, but I had other stuff to do. So I got home and I just took it inside and I was just chasing the dogs around with it. And so on the hardwood, it's like it's not even there. Like it sucks to ride.
Have you tried walking Zeus with it yet?
No, I haven't. I don't know. Well, I'm doing an average of 10, and Zeus is pretty hard headed, so he's going to stop, and I'm not. Well, I will. Right. So I thought about it on Sunday, and I was like, because I feel bad. I'm going out and I'm without him.
So when I hit the bike pass, I speed up. Because
Right.
you can look in your diagnostics things, you can see. I speed up on the bike path because it's smooth, but on these back roads, it's
Yeah.
I'm everywhere, so
Right.
I slow down. So.
And does it like read to your phone or something? Is that what you're
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see how fast you're going in real time with the app on the phone, and then it'll tell your battery life and distance and everything.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you they should probably sponsor us because I've said it on here like twice now, and I'm going to say it again. I bought the thing just to fuck around on it, and I have no problem. I like spring and summer. If it's nice, I'm going to commute on it.
Right.
So
Yeah,
it's-
I hadn't even heard or let alone seen any of these, with the exception of that dude that rides around the district on one. And he's got, Chuck, I told you, he's got the helmet, the hand pads, the elbow pads, full like hockey shin guards.
Not the Mandalorian.
No.
No.
And he's just cruising
Casey
on,
Jones.
and I'd never seen one before.
Casey Jones.
Casey Jones.
He's got a
Yes,
he's
Casey
got,
Jones,
He's got
100%.
he's got a cricket bat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
nice.
Ready to roll.
You should stop him and you should tell him, listen, dude, I mean, you should just gift it to him,
Right.
a hockey mask and a cricket bat,
Yeah.
and be
Right.
like, dude, you need this.
Yeah.
This completes
Live your life.
Right.
This completes your look.
I need you to go find April O'Neil.
Right.
I hate all pop culture. I can't retain any of it, but somehow that name came up. Like
April O'Neil.
April O'Neil. That was her name.
We know a guy that looks like Donatello or any one of the four.
I was gonna ask, what made him specifically look like
He's
Donatello?
He's got a bow staff.
he's gold, not green, but still.
Yeah.
And he won't watch the podcast because
Oh, he does.
does he?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah, he knows who he's my gold brother. He knows it.
So, yeah, he's
Turtles.
a golden Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh yeah.
What?
I just
where
wanted
we're
to
at.
confirm. I thought that's what you were talking
Yeah.
about.
What's that?
I was kind of on the outskirts of the Ninja Turtles with my boys, but
Absolutely not cigars.
What happened with the Ninja Turtles? What put you on the outskirts?
no, I'm just saying. I kind of
Did you?
they were
was
kind
it?
of on the outs.
Oh, I
I
got
think
you.
my boys were into the Power Rangers.
I got you. I thought maybe it was
Not
like too
the
hard of a
turtles.
concept to swallow that a rat trained some turtles to no karate.
Yeah.
I mean, in 2021, it's not impossible.
No.
So
Karate.
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 The R becomes a D. Karate.
Well,
I could see it in 2021.
so what's
2022. actually,
2022? Yeah, we're almost done with this year. So Craft and Puro, what's up for next year? Like, is there a third drop? Is there a expansion of territory? Is there I mean, in your guys' board meetings, whoever takes minutes, I mean, could I get some of those?
There is an expansion of territory already.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's.
I mean, they're international now.
yeah, I know, but that's.
And we didn't even need a meeting about that. It just
No.
kind of happened.
Well, you kind of had a meeting. You just weren't there.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Let me tell you how it works.
That
Hodge.
happens.
I'm going to tell you how that went. Mike went. Hey, Mark, we're going to send your cigars to New Zealand. And Mark went, well, and Mike goes, no.
Yeah,
no,
they're already in the box, bud.
Yeah, I've already shipped
They're
them.
already shipping.
Right on.
They're
Well,
gone.
when New Zealand,
You're
when
in New
Kit-
Zealand now.
When Grant said that they have to break down the boxes and sell everything in 3, 5, and 10 packs, they can't sell a box of cigars there, supposedly. I don't know. Anyway, so I go, oh, I know somebody just as dumb. These guys put fucking 3 cigars in a pack anyway. I said, this shit's fucking, you guys are meant to be together.
Yeah.
So
He is. I mean, if he told you that, he is the cigar merchant, so he would know.
Damn, he's got the coolest name.
So he would know.
Grant the Cigar Merchant. What a cool name.
And the name of the
pretty
shop. I like the name of the shop.
Canteros.
That's just a great name.
It is a cool name.
Canteros.
Way better than AP.
And lit. I mean, who the fuck calls a cigar shop
Right. Might as well
lit?
call it Burn.
Right,
My
burn.
dad who thinks he's
Burn.
Was your dad lit when he fucking named it?
Flame.
Flame.
Flame Cigar Shop.
Fucking Robustos.
Fire.
Jeez. I was gonna call this one Churchill because it was small when it started the shop. Yeah, I was gonna call it Churchill's just to be funny. No, I wasn't. No.
You weren't gonna do that.
No, I would called it.
If you remind me, I'll tell you the running joke about what AP stands for.
Off the air.
Off the air, I won't tell you on
Yeah.
there.
That's the line.
Yeah,
I've actually said it. I've actually said it to a brand new customer one time. And
did they ever come back?
It's just a joke, and no, they've not been back. And I don't think they thought I was joking.
So yeah,
okay.
So if anybody asks, the AP stands for just whatever. I mean, it could be a watch, or it could be always paid, or it could be airline pawn, because that's actually what it was supposed to be for. So the shop was supposed to be in another city, and I was wanting to use, because people will ask, you know, what's the AP stand for? Oh, airline pawn. You should go there and do your shopping.
Gotcha.
So the dumb part is I opened it right next door to the pawn shop. So I could have picked any other name, but I already had this huge sign made. So I was going with AP. What the hell is that?
That's awesome.
I don't know.
Turn the TV on.
Sounds like Jeff turned the TV on. Is anybody in? Can you see anybody in there?
I don't see anybody in there, but I never do. Even when there's people in there, I don't see anybody in there.
So it might be. It could be the laptop. It could be.
Oh, so I guess we answered his question then, huh?
No, we got some fun stuff. The stick release will come out in 21.
Have you sampled them? Like, do you know what blend's coming?
One that we've got resamples on that we're gonna go through is a Lancero. We haven't smoked them yet. That we've got them, but
Worst cigar size. Worst selling cigar size out.
yeah. But if you can
Best
make
tasting.
one that cuts
I know.
breeze and tastes right, you can get it
I
going.
tell you what.
That's what she said.
Yeah, well, she was right. But there's that. The Super Toro is probably going to come into production.
Okay. Yeah, that
of
needs
the-
to.
of the
That was
Hooligan.
really badass.
And
Yeah,
then,
because I told him, I was like, man, this was kind of gifted to us because of a mistake. But then, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Did he just call you a mistake?
No.
Like, is there?
He's talking over there. Mike goes.
Bushes.
I was just kind of talking freely like I'm normally doing, but I have to look at the mic. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, no.
Eye contact.
We've been smoking them,
Eye
and I'm just
contact.
like, man, we got to get this out because this is just fantastic in this size. So we had actually just talked about it a couple times in the last couple of days. So I think that's going to come to fruition.
Yeah,
And
that
then-
one went over really, really well.
Yeah.
at the
You know, it's a beautiful mistake.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And
And
it's just so crazy when it comes to a cigar. There's nothing different about that thing, but it's an inch and a half longer.
right. Yeah.
It's completely
And Chuck.
I mean, that's what she likes about it. So.
And Chuck.
She is not
Right.
wrong.
So, on the Lancero, is that going to be a 2022 release?
Could be 21.
Could.
Could be.
You got like 2 weeks.
Yeah, 22. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
22.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing coming for a couple of months, but yeah.
You can see the screen. How's our battery?
Looks good from here.
Okay.
I don't see anything red.
All right.
So on the Lancero, is that going to be packaged the same?
No, that will be a 15 count box.
Oh, look at you ballers. Man, coming up.
It'd be cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
think we
it,
have a lot of things
it seems
we
like
haven't
this New
really
Zealand
discussed.
thing really unlocked.
in 22 that'll
The future
be
for you.
happening
Do what?
that have been bouncing around in our heads.
It seems like this whole New Zealand deal kind of unlocked the future for you.
Right. So 10%.
The
Right,
Chalibra,
10%.
I mean, we've talked about keeping that kind of rolling, not on mass quantity or anything like that, but like we've kind of talked about, that would be fun to still have out there.
Yeah, and then he's got some cool design ideas that will do some one-off kind of cool stuff. Like you're going for a 770. You
Right.
want to do some crazy like barber pulled pig.
Right.
Do something silly with it and stuff like that. But
I've never had a. Yeah, I have. I was going to say, I never had a bad pig, but.
the only bad one I had was the
LC
the
release.
Bravado one.
Oh, really?
The barbecue pig.
I missed the KFCs.
Yeah.
I thought those were good.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Seriously?
yeah.
Somebody else asked for them, too.
I miss them. I thought they were good.
Kentucky Fire Cured?
Yeah. No. No, fucking extra crispy with mashed potatoes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Why, I'm
The
just-
Colonel, man.
just
Right.
saying.
The Colonel.
Just checking, man.
I need
Best mashed
13
potatoes and gravy, dude. Comes in that little styrofoam thing.
Yeah, it's fucking fire.
The Colonel.
Yeah, I
Their
can't.
macaroni and cheese has gone downhill though. I don't know if you've had it in a while.
No,
It's terrible
something
now.
about fast food macaroni and cheese that scares the
Terrible
shit
now.
out of me.
terrible, man.
Buffet macaroni and cheese is even worse.
But
terrible.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I didn't know you were a fan of the KFCs.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it.
Did you like the swamp thing?
The pig. No.
Oh.
No.
It's the same damn cigar.
You're talking about the barbecue pig?
No,
Drew
no,
Estate
Drew
makes a
Estate.
Kentucky Fire Cure.
Oh.
Oh, is it Drew Estate?
It
Oh,
is.
you just ruined it for me.
Yeah.
Damn it, Mark.
I guess I haven't had that one.
I can't.
It starts off smelling
Okay,
like a campfire.
so do you guys carry a lot of Drew Estate at Lit?
Do now. More.
So
more.
so do you absolutely hate their disgusting packaging? Because I do. I hate it.
Holy shit, we made it 3 episodes before you started bitching about Drew
No, I
Estate's
bitched about them the other
Packaging
day.
on what?
fucking
The loose garbage tobacco that don't even look
In
good.
the acids.
In the acids, they're in the. You guys don't sell the Isla del Sols yet,
We do for customers.
so they're
Or the tobaccos.
no.
Yeah, same.
so
Yeah.
they're the. I don't think I like the tobaccos.
Maybe the tobacco isn't, but you're talking
The
like
tobacco's a
with
better
the,
cigar.
with the acid boxes. How
Well,
there's
so,
all that
but-
loose.
But the acid
Yes.
boxes, they're packed real tight.
Right.
And so they don't really come out with the cigars. In the Isla del Sol box, when you open the box, it basically explodes loose garbage tobacco all
It's
over
like
the
one of
place.
those
Glitter
fun.
bomb.
Yeah, it's like a fun confetti cannon
it's-
every
it's-
time.
It's absolute garbage, and I hate Drew Estate because of it. So,
And I just ruined the KFC for you, so I
right,
apologize.
right. Way to go. Way
Right.
to go, Mark.
Hey,
Way to
man.
go.
Didn't mean to do things.
So,
job.
so it's going to come in a 15 count box. Getting back to Lancero, and then that's probably 2022. What what's your like just I guess industry chatter, but like what's the count that you're ordering? Like how many boxes are you ordering?
I don't know. I think when we actually settle down on that, what'll be best is we'll probably run the way that you've kind of got Peacemaker going,
Okay,
where the box will go into the shop and reorders will be bundled.
nice.
Because again, box cost,
Right.
You know, just to sit on 1,000 boxes.
Right.
You know, I mean, we've
Right.
talked. It's not fucking cheap.
No.
It's terrifying.
No.
But yeah, and then like it'll come down the line. Hodge will be hanging out one night and he'll catch a song and something will pop in his mind, and then from there we'll go, okay, cool, let's start blending.
So
some
no.
tobacco.
So hold on. No. Here. So explain.
That's why we laughed when he was talking about that.
So explain the hooligan for me.
He just totally cut me off from a Sammy Hagar joke.
I did.
I saw.
Yeah. So you can't put that
He,
number up.
He's seen me. He's seen me going. He's seen me going for the mic, and he just completely.
Even he got it when I said song in his head, and then
Come on.
Right,
off,
right.
Here we go.
No.
completely cut me
So
off.
what I want to know is you have the Cyclops and you have the hooligan. How did those two names come up?
Well,
a lot of bourbon.
so yeah, well, I mean, obviously we get together. Since this whole thing kind of got going, me and Mark see each other every week because we do the podcast every week. Even through the shutdown, me and him would get a spot most of the time, either his house, my house, whatever. We'd get on a back porch somewhere and do it. We had these discussions or whatever, and I said, okay, so we started looking at these blends. So what are we going to do as far as we're trying these blends? What do you think about a label? And Mark right away says, well, he's always said you can't go wrong with a skull. I mean, he's always said and made it known that he's a whore for labels. He loves them. So we talked about a skull, and then he said, well, and
How much does
man,
this
this
get
is
me?
going to be our anchor cigar. And I said, okay.
One touch.
So
Okay.
I'm like, that's fine.
deal.
I got it in my head already. So I was like, let's come up with some sort of logo or something that has the anchor. And then I was like, this is a river town. We should probably do something with that. And then let's put a skull up there. Maybe instead of 2 eyes, a regular skull, let's put a Cyclops in there and tie it all together. And that's kind of how that came together. I showed him a couple drafts. He loved it. We dialed it all in, and that's kind of how that happened. And we were real happy with the black and white. We just kind of talked about doing, a black and white label and keeping it easy, and
So
that's pretty much how that one kind of started.
So since you're kind of focused on the river thing, I got something cool that maybe you might want to consider for your next label. That
What?
you can just
Jet John.
no. No. So it's just like this fish thing I cut out in metal a long time ago. and I've got the drawing for it somewhere floating around, or I've at least got the picture of the metal art that I made.
You got an angry fish, do you?
And it's like a skeletal thing.
I think that you should do like a sailboat stuck in the Chain of Rocks Canal.
Right.
think that'd be pretty
no
good.
longer.
Call it making it.
Right. Yeah, it disappeared.
longer. Disappeared.
It disappeared. Insurance wasn't going to pay with it sitting there, so it had to disappear. So the hooligan, because I'm actually staying on task, the hooligan was...
Well, so kind of the hooligan too is I've always, I've always been a Halloween nut, and I love carving pumpkins, and I've carved thousands of them. So we were like looking for this next name, and then of course every year I put together what I would consider like, and I don't do it that much anymore, but we put together playlists of different songs, and this one guy is Screaming Jay Hawkins. He's so different than anything that's out there. He literally screams when he does these songs.
Sounds terrible.
So he's got this song called Whistling Past the Graveyard. And, he's like talking about being out on a hooligan night. And so the next thing I know, we were like, why don't we do one of my pumpkins, one of these crazy ass pumpkins, and we'll call it the hooligan. And he was like, yeah, man, that sounds pretty good.
Awesome.
So
And
I
it was
drew
good.
up the draft and whatever, and he looked at it and he goes, I think that's great, man.
Yeah, and it was cool too, because when it comes to the pumpkin, a lot of the questions people ask, right? Like, they know we're Tattoo fans, they'd be paying homage to Pete with the Smash. I'm like, no, it's got nothing to do with that. The uniqueness of the pumpkin is it is carved. Like, he carved it, then drew it, and that became the pumpkin.
Oh,
like
very
hand
cool.
and hand carve a video. You can do it in like 3 minutes. Just carve a fucking pumpkin, and it's done.
Well, don't time me on that. I think it takes
What do you carve with?
a
Chainsaw?
fillet knife.
A fillet knife.
Old fish fillet knife. Now
Right.
they got all kinds of tools out there.
Right.
But I found this. I found this knife. I don't know
Yeah,
where the
I-
hell it was, maybe an
kinda
antique
fits your
store or
brand.
whatever, for a couple bucks.
pretty fucking
And I bought it because I'm like, man, that fillet knife, and it's a smaller one. It's probably 6-7 inches, and man, it just carves really well. Just got to be careful you don't cut your finger off.
Right.
But
Well, that's cool.
anyway, that's kind of how the hooligan name came. And I was like, it's going to be a Nicaraguan Puro. And, we didn't know how spicy or how mild it would be. But once we got it all together, now I'm still wanting to work on this label. We're looking for a remake on the label. Basically the same thing, clean it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because the first one, I wasn't super happy with it. So we're hoping to improve on that. But that's kind of how the story happened on the hooligan.
Very cool.
And we've actually got another one for the Culebra, but once I came up with it, it's kind of a mixture of both, because Culebra and Spanish, I believe, is snake.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got one of those that we like to get out and maybe.
Is that gonna be the Lancero? Do we have a
Well, no, because
do we have
that-
a name for Lancero yet?
Because the Culebra,
No.
that three cigar braid or whatever tied in, and
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of a mixture of all that. So we'd like to do something with that. It may
Yeah.
not be on the box label, but maybe we'll do something with that when we get those out in a few of our hot spots that I think it would go well.
At AP Cigar.
That AP cigar for sure.
The
Obviously.
the number one seller of
The
number one seller of Craft Puro Cigars is AP Cigar.
Well, how well do they do it lit? I mean,
You're
you work it lit. So how?
Yeah, but I'm not I don't push my own shit.
Andrew
The
said-
coolest thing, actually, the coolest thing
We-
for when
We have no shame. We absolutely push 100%.
right.
Well, the biggest push was probably our two.
and that's
Your
what was
podcast,
cool
I mean-
because so much that I don't just when people ask, I'll tell them what it is. But I've never led with, well, when you walk in the humidor and you're asking questions like, well, my stuff's right here. You
That
know,
is
so there were people that came.
Absolutely the opposite of how we do business.
right. Right.
But when people came to the event, it was cool because people finally, they've seen us in their podcast and they've seen us in there hanging out. We're always smoking cigars, sharing cigars, and people were like, "This is yours," and that was kind of cool. It was neat.
Well, and it was cool. It was a lot of guys who are in there every day. Members who are
Yeah.
there
Right.
see us every single day.
They
and
never knew.
didn't know.
So actually, what I do is I introduce them because we've got our local. It's a local shelf. So actually, what I do is I just introduce them to you, STL, and then we're right in the middle. And I'm like, and this is here. This is ours. This is in-house brand right here.
Oh, there you go.
So that's what I tell them. I'm like, so these are all our locals. So especially the guys that come in. We're close to an airport here. a very, very small airport. But we get a lot of guys that come in to have their airplanes fixed at the place that fixes airplanes. I don't know the name of it.
The airplane fixing shop.
Yeah,
Right.
the airplane fixing shop.
But they'll come down here. They'll come in on. We've got 2 customers that come in like every 2 or 3 months, I think.
Yeah,
and they come
stock
in,
up.
and they come in and they stock up. But I pointed out to these guys that come in from out of town and stuff. I'm like, this is local, so you will be able to get some of this other places, but pretty much if you've never seen it there before, then you're probably not going to get it unless you go down there and start asking for it and have them call us.
Right. Yeah.
You know, 'cause-
that's I like
So
that.
we'll obviously sell everybody cigars for them
Yeah.
to places like New Zealand. We just got to have a bigger picture in our head than most guys do. Most guys just think small.
Right. They just think like 2 sides of a river. I'm like
Right.
2 sides of a globe.
2 sides of a globe.
Sides of a
Wait a
globe.
minute. I don't think that's how that works.
Worldwide.
Whatever.
Well, it's this side and then this side because it's flat. So it's
Well, yeah,
2
so you're
sides
in
of
the
the
underbelly
globe.
now,
Yeah.
right, yeah, I get
Right.
it.
That's why taxes are. That's why it's a $42 cigar that you're smoking.
Yeah. Well.
That's
That's real.
insane.
Yeah, no, it'll be cool though.
I'm excited
It'll all flow together, like I said, and like the art side, the labels, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Something will pop in his head, and then we'll be like, okay. I'll be like, cool. There's this blend we can roll. Let's try it. If it works, like on the Hooligan. The only bummer on that cigar is we had to change the wrapper on it.
Right. Well,
So
'cause
it's
the other
got an aged Habano on it now, which is cool. But there was this rose red Sumatra on it, but it was so fragile.
Yeah.
Every time you cut it, it'd crack.
Yeah.
You lit it, it'd pop.
Scotty was rolling with Connecticut here, like a U.S. Connecticut.
Oh, yeah?
And I was just blown away that he wasn't just tearing the crap out of that thing. Because, I mean, they're pretty.
Well, yeah, was he stretching and pulling?
Yeah,
and it was rolling?
and man, he was keeping it together. And, I mean, it's funny because I used to buy cigars from him 12, 13 years ago out of the trunk of his car. And now I host him up here to roll cigars. So it's kind of cool how we're both in it now.
Last thing I bought out of the trunk of a car was not a cigar.
But was it a tape, a mixtape?
No,
No.
it wasn't a mixtape either.
Oh.
And that was a good setup. That was the first time I'd ever seen
Tylenol.
do it.
It was
I thought it
drugs.
was great. Yeah, great guy.
Oh, Scotty rolling.
Enjoyed talking to him. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
After
he's
6 year of it.
Yeah, he's a hell of a dude, man. He really is. I absolutely enjoy talking to him. He's he had his shop for a little while. It was like with his nephew, and he had a lot of insight. Whenever I first opened, he was really helpful. So, because I stocked him right away, I stocked the Peacemakers and Table 36 right away.
Yeah.
And I was on that Zoom call with the guys from New Zealand, and they asked, they're like, "Hey, this blend's really good," and I was like, "Awesome!" I didn't make it. I just loved the cigar. I loved the presentation. I loved selling it. So you just sell all your liquid assets and buy the company and keep it alive. So the only thing I can take credit for is not letting it go to Chicago or not letting it die.
Well, that's true. You did keep it local, which is cool.
Or let it go to South County.
Oh, real? No, it's not South County now. It's even further south. So,
Whatever.
right,
It doesn't matter where it's at.
right.
So
Big news here at the AP Cigar Gents. We're getting Golden Tea brought up this week.
Are you?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. So we got to figure out how to play from here and play lit.
We can do
I thought-
tournaments.
You can do tournaments, yeah.
Oh,
So
I
it's
thought-
to be super. I love that fucking game.
I thought maybe it was coming yesterday because I seen a broke down truck with arcade games in the back of it going down the road on my way up here yesterday. And I thought
you probably missed us.
maybe it was
No, I guess not.
here by the time I got here or going to be here.
You know,
yesterday.
you have the app on your phone for your one wheel, right?
Right.
So like Golden Tee has a caddy app that you download. That's when you set your character up and clothing
Right.
and all that shit.
I'm gonna be naked.
You can go in
Nerds.
there. You can go in there and set tournaments up with up to 12 people. You
Nice.
can play from anywhere.
Is there like a character with a bathrobe and a pig mask? Because
Yes.
now I'm in.
Yes.
I'm 100% in.
Yeah.
Dude, you're gonna break it. You
So-
have zero pay. Once you shank that ball, you're gonna punch the screen. I'll have to pay for that.
Well, the good
I've-
news about
I've
these
not-
new
I've
ones
not- I'm
is
better. I'm better.
to actually walk around and punch that machine, that screen. You'd have to walk behind the machine
Yeah.
over to the screen.
Right.
And hit it.
Yeah, that's why I wanted the new one.
It's not like the old ones
kinda-
where you used. I remember.
I'm kind of angry, buddy. I might walk around and
then just put the screen, get a bigger TV and put it farther away. But you remember the old ones where it was one unit?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I remember seeing people
palm
swing,
thrust the shit out of
dude,
it.
and you I can't tell you how many times you'd see their fingers stop
Yeah.
and wrist just go.
Yep.
Well, but with the old unit, I would break my hand before I ever broke. Like if you're talking about old school arcade.
No, it was a plexiglass thing before you got to the screen, but I still think it was a CRT screen. So you weren't breaking it really. But yeah, we used to go. There's not very many around here, and
Golden Tee?
yeah. So I contacted the guy that does those, and he's like, "All right." He goes, "I don't know how it's going to go here because it's not a bar." And I go, "Well, because I have fucking $3,000 in ones, it's going to go just fine." But
We have a bar. Wait, there's a bar? I'm looking at it.
no, not if anybody from Madison County is listening.
Oh,
or
yeah.
watching.
No, not at all. Well, it's not illegal to have a bar.
No, there's bars and basements
It's
everywhere.
not illegal to have a bar. It's not illegal to have alcohol.
And there's a 6.5-inch step down, so we're technically in the basement. This is just a bar
right,
in the basement.
yeah. And we, as we already discussed, we had to run virgins out of here.
Right,
So
right. It is a basement.
it's a basement.
Right.
Run virgins out of here.
Well,
literally.
it was a Magic the Gathering.
We
place.
literally had to chase them off. Like they were trying to stay while there was concrete flying.
Right. Well, we chased them off with a 25-pound sledgehammer and a huge DeWalt hammer drill.
They were still coming. We literally had to go,
Punched through the wall
no.
and said, "Hey, neighbor."
Right.
No, it's time to leave. It's time to go. Look, there's concrete everywhere. I'm not cleaning this up. Fuck you. Leave. You're
Right.
done. You're gone. You've already been past 2 weeks when you were told you had to go. You're just milking this now. It's time to go, which I get to do again at the end of the week, I hear.
No, end of this month.
End of this month.
Yeah, we'll get them out. We'll find out what happens Thursday.
Okay.
Got another guy out
What?
there.
No, this guy's.
What's going on?
Yeah, no, I got it.
I locked the door. How are they getting in?
Well, they're not getting in.
I swear customers are like cockroaches. They just come from everywhere.
That's why you love them.
Right.
That's why you love them.
That's rather annoying to have to get to put my I'll be playing a mission on Grand Theft Auto and I'll have to get up and wait on somebody. It's
the worst.
That's terrible.
It's the worst.
Where do they think this is?
Middle of a death match, turning on.
Well, what time do you guys
Yeah,
typically
no,
open up? 12?
Noon. Noon, but the doors are normally unlocked whenever we get here.
Yeah. Okay.
And then so during the week
he's
I
got, like,
usually
8
stay.
minutes.
I usually stay the full time during the week. Like I'll check out like 3 minutes early. But during the week, but Fridays and Saturdays, technically we're open until 7. But if you come at like 6:35, there's a chance I'm not here. Because, well, let me tell you. So I've explained this before. The Mexican restaurant next door, Casa Romero's, is really, really popular. And on Fridays and Saturdays, they fill our lot, they fill our back lot, they fill their lot, they fill the upholstery shop next door, Kevin's, they fill his lot. They fill the side of the road. So once that parking lot fills up, I'll hang out a little bit longer, and then after that, I'm like, nobody's coming. Nobody can park. Nobody's coming. I'm leaving. And I leave. So I don't think we should be open until 7 anyway. I've voiced this opinion several times.
Guess boss doesn't listen.
But so when we get to downtown Alton, he's going to be open. That's going to be a completely, totally different set of hours because downtown Alton's going to have more traffic geared towards that. You know what I mean? We don't have that traffic up here. We don't have that late night traffic. If you're on Airline Drive past 9 o'clock, I would say, then you're probably been smoking meth somewhere, or walking home, or out looking to sleep in the campers. You're not buying cigars. You're just not.
Right.
And I shouldn't say that. I have had a couple of these weirdos come in and that do walk the streets like that and buy cigars. So
And when's the target date for the downtown store?
that's a good question. So the target date is beginning of the year. That's the target date.
How's everything going down there?
No,
Right.
not at all.
Cool.
I feel that.
Not,
Yeah, I
not
do
at
feel
all.
that.
It is not going whatsoever. So
Sounds like you
that's
guys
the
will-
target date. And we got a regular that comes up here, Jim, and he's excited. He asks about it all the time, and he's excited about it. And I keep having to remind him, Jim, you do realize that you're not going to escape me, right? You're not. Just because I will, if you don't if you stop coming up here because that one's open, then I will make sure that I get down there on your pattern of days, just to remind you that I still exist. So Jim, I don't know. In case you don't know Jim, Jim was the guy we bought Table 36 from.
Oh, okay.
So ask him
Still
when he
comes in and hangs around.
when he.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely. Jim's a good dude.
Sells,
We like Jim.
sells me a lemon, and then he still comes around.
We like Jim.
Whoa.
So Mark asked how it was coming
stay in my
along
lane.
downtown.
Oh, it's going great.
Absolutely.
I just
great.
keep boarding up windows that fall out onto homeless people and cut them up, and then so yeah. As soon as we're done with that, then we can open up the Alton location. So it'll be first quarter
Right on.
2022.
And is that going to be shop and lounge?
It's going to be a real small lounge. It's a real small shop.
Yeah.
So I'd say it's probably 700 square feet.
Okay.
So it's going to run display humidors against the walls, and then we're going to, and it'll be a few chairs, and then if we get outside dining again, I don't know. We'll throw a couple tables and chairs out on the sidewalk when it's nice out.
Yeah.
So this guy brought up. He's from the Blacktop Boulevard Band. And he brought up some Stumpies. Have you guys had anything from Stumpies?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you? So he brought his favorite, which is a pecan pie flavored whiskey. And I know Mark loves flavored whiskey, but he had this one on him. And he drove like 35, 40 minutes.
I don't drink whiskey. What's the
To
problem
bring
with
us
flavored
pecan
whiskey?
pie.
Pecan pie.
What's the problem with
If I
flavored
wanted
whiskey?
pecan pie and whiskey, I would eat pecan pie and drink my whiskey.
You wouldn't like mash them together and drink them?
No, not really.
Oh, the smell is fantastic. Ah, geez.
Like a Slurpee?
Hey, we're like at open time.
Oh, so we should quit? We should be done? Well, go get our resident to run the shop.
Smell
Jeez. It smells like alcohol.
What's that proof at?
Oh, it smells like pecan pie. That actually smells good.
that. I want to say it's probably 80.
It actually smells good.
60.
Even better.
60 proof.
Go.
Oh, it's like breakfast.
Yeah.
Just put it in
No,
your
it's-
coffee, right?
Well, you know what he said he did with it? He glazed his ham, smoked a ham and glazed it with it. And I could see that really going
I can see
somewhere.
that, yeah. So I guess there is a use for flavored whiskey. Oh, we're going to drink this.
Yeah, we're going to drink this. So big shout out to the Blacktop Boulevard Band,
Yeah.
who's trying to get sponsored by Stumpies. So he brought me some Stumpies to talk about.
Right on.
So it was awfully nice of him. That's it for breakfast, folks.
All right, well,
All
let's
right.
do our cheers. We'll do this out of glass when we get on Craft and Puro, but,
Well, dude, it's AP Cigar.
I'm
This is
just-
the worst cigar podcast
I'm
on the internet.
just saying. I mean,
Andrew, that's yours.
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll step
cheers.
it up a little bit, I think.
No,
Maybe not really,
no.
but, we'll try.
Ting.
Ting!
I can see myself drinking that on Christmas morning before the family comes. God. Where's my cigar?
It does get a little, for me, a little more butterscotch almost. A little on.
I could put it in coffee. I could see it in coffee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see it in coffee.
Like
Oh, I
creamer.
think he said that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he
I think he said that. Like it's really great in coffee. So I've lost my cigar.
I could see cooking with
you-
it, too.
Yeah, glazing
You know,
the
you
ham on
totally
a smoker.
could. Yeah.
Yeah.
You only got 3 glasses. What about
I got 4.
Super? Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I got 4. Oh, Haji didn't finish that.
Oh, yeah. So I just stay in my lane.
Right.
I'm sorry, stay in my lane.
Yeah. Finish that. All right.
I could see why people sit and sip on it though. If you're not a whiskey person,
Yeah. What was it? What was the proof?
60.
60. I mean, that's breakfast.
what's a
that's
bottle of wine at?
That's breakfast whiskey. So bottle of wine depends because the Portugal wine's a lot higher content
Yeah.
than the traditional wines.
If you're having whiskey at breakfast, I think they call that alcoholism.
No, No,
Not
it's-
at all. It's called whiskey at breakfast.
right.
Pretty
Right.
sure that's called alcoholism.
No, it's
Well, what
two
what
totally
can you
different
drink
things.
for breakfast? Just vodka?
Well, I know a guy. That has
Keystone Light for breakfast.
vodka and whiskey and whatever he can buy in the shooters all day long.
right.
So
Now that.
he's an alcoholic.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on that one. That
Well, if you get your alcohol in the same volume that it comes on the airplane, but you get it at the like Handy Mart, there might be an issue there. Like you're not drinking it to enjoy it.
Yeah, if you're drinking shit you can't even Google,
Well, I mean, he's
might be an issue.
I mean, it's just he buys them little shooters and he drinks them all day. He pours them in a soda and drinks them all day long. He's an alcoholic.
Huh. Or he really likes alcohol.
That's the definition of an alcoholic.
Maybe he's a hobbyist.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe
He's a hobbyist.
He's an extreme hobbyist.
Not-
It's not right for you to judge.
Not at all. No, you're right.
Well, I've done some
You're right.
sipping cream in my coffee. Buffalo Trace puts out a little sipping cream.
The bourbon cream.
The bourbon cream?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's fantastic.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's fantastic.
You don't have to like
And
make
then
out
there's
with
some
it, bro.
new sipping. I don't know, Sugarland or something puts these sipping creams out.
You just got to make eye contact with it,
Yeah.
like you're gonna make out with
Right,
it. You
yeah,
don't have
you don't-
to
It is my
actually
first
make out
podcast.
with
I don't know
it.
if you guys were like looking at the things on your first
Well, it's
video podcast.
It's
Dude, I
sure
was
like
eating
professional
ramen noodles the first time
Yes,
we
yes,
did.
yes, you
Heard
were.
about that.
Yeah, I was
Cup
slurp-
noodle.
I was
Cup
slurping.
noodle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kept it styrofoam and everything.
All right.
Finish that. How's that pair? How's the pecan whiskey pair with the
Oh,
spicy Bloody
Jesus.
Mary?
It's got a little more butterscotch to me than actual pecan, I think.
Does it taste like Does it taste like the Werthers that you have in your pocket?
you would think Sammy Hagar would know
I
how
don't
Mike
carry
works.
Werthers in my pocket. My mom probably has some in her purse.
I like Werthers. What's the problem with Werthers?
Nothing.
It's a joke here.
Don't carry them in my pocket.
No. You got them in the truck, in the Jeep.
No, I do.
You got a bowl of hard candy on your coffee table at the house, Hodge?
Yes, my wife does, but that's
All right.
She's got some Christmas
Then,
stuff
then
up there.
you've got Werthers in your pocket
Candy
and you're just
corn.
denying it. man.
Yeah. My mom does the Werther. She really likes those.
Well, now you can take her some of this.
Ooh,
Get her all Werthers'd up.
yeah.
No, this has been cool. So what do you guys? Okay, so I know we've got the green screen and all that fun shit behind us,
Right.
right? Oh, geez.
No, you're
now
not
it's
close
me.
enough.
Oh, you're pretty
Now
good.
it's
Yeah, but Chuck didn't
No,
touch
it's
her
me.
face and push
That's
you
deep.
towards
is
the
that
mic.
deep?
That's so deep.
Yeah, like sexy radio voice.
Like
Right.
when I see boys, when boys see pee,
Right.
that's the voice I expect.
Yeah, that's
Count down
exactly
the
the
top
voice.
10 later.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, well, now he's setting me up for Sammy Hagar jokes. I mean, come on.
This is spot on Sirius XM.
Right.
The,
right.
the top 10 of your music because nobody else will play it
right.
by Sammy Hagar on KC95 and every Sunday night.
I was gonna bring a red rocking chair in here for you to sit on, but
So you could be the right.
I had to stop it. with your Werthers.
right.
All right, so that's an hour and a half. This is by far the longest we've ever sat on these uncomfortable stools and talk to a guest. First time we've had alcohol on this show.
You're welcome.
Right. We this is Puros and no craft here. So
Creativity died here. Yeah.
right. Yeah, we're all done. I mean,
It dies. Every time you bring up cigars, it dies.
Right,
That's the
right.
problem with. I mean, I don't know how you guys filled as much time as you did. It
Yeah.
tastes like smoke. Thank you. We're done.
Someone should pay this guy.
More than he should.
90 episodes. You're getting ready to record number 90.
Yeah.
And then what did you bring a certain cigar to smoke?
Yeah, I brought everybody something.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do something kind of cool from Tatuaje. So
Say it, Sammy.
Tatuaje.
Oh man, look at that.
You're just waiting for a slip up.
Yeah.
It's like my kids.
I've been trying to force one this whole time.
yeah, we got that, and then speaking of lit, we got the newest barrel pick.
Oh.
With us, the Old Elk.
Oh, very cool. Yeah.
So that's
That
here.
larceny was delicious, so I'm
Yeah.
excited to see this.
That
this-
Yellowstone 115. I think that's the fastest bottle that's
Right.
sold.
Yeah.
Can we call
Second to Buffalo Trace.
you
Second
guys?
to Buffalo
You guys
Trace.
should come out with a Sons of Anarchy barrel pick next.
Right.
No, we'll
Yo,
come
I'll
up with
give
our
us-
own barrel pick.
I'll give a sneak peek though. We have got a little Woodford something coming in the spring.
Raspberry,
No,
pumpkin spice.
no.
Fuck.
That'd be good
Yes. Pumpkin spice
No.
barrel pick.
You can't have pumpkin spice in the spring.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Why?
What do they call
It's
it?
a-
The
I think
spring
it's
butter
illegal.
squash?
Oh, is it illegal?
I think it's illegal.
Yeah, too many. The white girls can't be in there.
Right.
in the
Right.
spring.
All
It's
the
not
Uggs,
good.
all the Uggs will get pissed off.
Pecan,
There'd be
Mad.
sweaty feet and shit.
Woodford.
It'd be weird.
Pecan pie.
Woodford.
Man, that it does. It actually tastes pretty good. I'm not. It, tastes like
I
pecan.
hate it because
It's a dessert.
tastes good.
It is
Instead of like a White Russian, you can have that.
What's wrong with the White Russian?
I'm not saying anything.
Well, but you just said
If you want to stick with whiskey,
Well, you
Merry
used to
Christmas,
have
there you
after
go.
dinner
Ah,
drinks.
Jesus,
you
the
know,
alcohol's
you'd have a
kicking
little-
in.
I caught it. I
Yeah.
mean, the whitest guy here, and he's talking about White Russian.
understand.
He dissing White Russian.
But they
I
did do
like
after
this guy
dinner
here.
drinks
Bar.
like Benedictine Galliano. You
I
know,
didn't say at, behind.
I'm sure I've not missed a lick on this mic. at
No,
all.
no, you've been looking at
It's
this
all
mic this
yeah.
whole time.
Right.
I'm so
I'm
proud.
pretty sure this 3 is us. So is that us 3?
Yes.
Should be.
Yes.
Maybe.
I'm
Maybe.
actually hitting yellow way over here, or orange, whatever that, green to orange.
All right, so on that fabulous note,
Yeah. Well,
We-
thanks for having us on. This was.
right, we need
It's kind of cool to be the the first.
the first guest.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, guys. This has been cool, man.
So-
It's cool to see, honestly,
So
to
as
see
this
your
back on your 100th
editing
or
and the stuff
whatever.
that you got going on. Chuck, it's really cool that you got into
Brand
this shit.
new. I am
Yeah.
brand new into this.
Yeah,
so.
but you understand, like I was saying earlier, you understand this board. I think that's pretty fucking sweet, man.
So I'm from the school of fake it till you make it,
Hell yeah, baby.
and I do a damn good job of faking it. So
Right on, man.
All right, so we're going to shut down this one, and then we're going to go into
Shout out,
Crap and Puro number 90.
Yeah.
So,
Is he saying crap?
no, I said craft. I
Craft.
totally said
Craft and
craft.
Puro.
Craft.
Come on, man.
Craft.
You think? What do you
Love
think
it.
we are? A bunch of jokers up here?
Right.
I
I'm
mean,
Yeah.
not gonna say it.
This
but,
is very
you know,
serious.
Gentlemen,
I mean,
You know, I,
scholars.
I think
at
our
least.
cigar sales are soaring right now.
This
just from
this
podcast.
is
Probably.
this is the airline drive medicine show.
Yeah.
Is what
Yeah.
is what this is.
There you go.
I like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I
So-
like that.
So that's going on the green screen.
Oh,
Airline
you know
Drive
what?
No.
Medicine Show.
No, you got something picked out?
Do you?
No, I don't know. I'm not.
There was some horse dick talk earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but
Well, we're trying to get. What's going to happen is we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so we can at least make 50 cents or
Right.
something.
Dude,
I
they're
don't
close. They are
I
so
don't know.
close, guys.
And so what's going to happen is we're going to make 50 cents, and then YouTube's going to go, no,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
forget, no,
You'll
never
be
mind.
demonetized
Yeah.
instantly.
Immediately,
Yeah.
immediately.
so
You'd be right up there with Alex Jones. Screwed.
Right, right.
all right. So
We are not too big for cancel culture, so
Not at
no.
all.
there will be mad Karens all over the road.
Well, they already are here. Up
Oh
here.
yeah, we've got Karens that live behind us.
We have Karens live all around us.
Our neighbors love us
Yeah.
up here. They just
I'm so
absolutely
sure.
love
Don't
us.
doubt that at all.
Right.
For a good time.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
This
Yep.
is awesome.
Yep.
You guys are officially open now, too.
Yeah. Yeah. We're open.
That's why we're both in here.
Right.
Yeah, because we're open.
Look, we're
Makes
there's
Business as usual.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. The open sign is on, and there's customers in there right now standing in line, and we're gonna finish this podcast and close it out. Do we have an outro music yet
We don't, but I was thinking about doing something.
from
I
GMC
don't-
Faux
I
Show?
don't- I was thinking about just putting "I'm the best" at
Yeah,
the end.
yeah.
And then
I
I was
like
gonna do the fuck this shit I'm out,
Yeah.
but I don't think that would go over well with monetization.
What about I quit
So-
this bitch? When that lady
So,
got when she quit her job online, she's like, I quit this bitch.
So since I already have permission
Yeah.
to use
That song,
that song, I
Right.
figure I'm just gonna put the "I'm the best."
man. Do we have to give him like 10% of our quarter when we make it?
Dude, he told me to live my dreams.
He did.
And it's my
Such
dreams.
a pimp ass fucking
It's
message.
my dreams.
He's like, whatever, man. Live your dreams.
That's right.
If you
Go
wanna-
live your life.
He
That's
said,
right.
live your dreams.
If you've never seen his YouTube channel and his music, he's
It's all 10 years old.
right. Well, no, it's not. He's got some new stuff,
Oh, okay.
but
all the great hits are 10 years
he's
old.
it's a good channel.
It's
He's
a
good-
fantastic channel.
He's good. I don't know if he's being a comedian with it all. I mean, it certainly looks like. I don't want to say it. I don't want to insult the guy because he seems like he's a really nice guy. But it's good content. So I'll just put it at leave it
Right.
at that. It's good content.
Andrew, I want you to live your dreams.
That's right. Live your dreams.
Live your dreams. Yeah.
That's right.
Those are all shattered at this point.
That's good.
Yeah.
Are they?
Good. How old
Yeah.
are you?
We don't talk about it.
How old are you?
Don't talk about it.
How old is he, Mark?
21.
21.
Are you
Yeah.
21?
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh,
Gen
thank God I
Z.
just gave you whiskey.
Your dreams have not yet. Your dreams have not yet been shattered, my friend.
You just got over your wet dreams, bro.
Yeah, right.
They're all
Right.
about you. Don't worry.
They're all about you.
I understand.
Stroking that
Right.
beard.
I
Stroking
did
that.
yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like the?
I leaned over his shoulder and stroked the beard for about 2 minutes straight.
Do you like CP? You like CMP? Yeah. Craft and Puro.
And now we're checking our phones. So I guess we're done.
Yeah, we're done. Fucking
All right.
done. Bye.
Done.
Peace. Subscribe.
Bye.
Hey,
We'll see you
subscribe.
later.
Share.
Yeah, please subscribe and share.
Thanks, guys.
We need money.
We want that 50 cent.
That's right. You did not have
Get
to
to hit the
smack the
gavel again?
microphone. No.
No,
No.
we can.
The gavel's just so I can line up the
Close
audio
this
with the
motherfucker
video.
out, like, can I-
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Close it out. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
And this shit's
Jesus.
over.
I'm gonna be deaf now.
Official.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good
Close
job.
that shit.
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
Oh, red battery.
And hopefully none of the files are corrupted. So.